discussion about like a review on teaching here at NC or NativeCamp. So as you all know, I've been teaching here for 9 months. Okay, but before doing that, if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel for you to get an update daily. So as I've been discussing to you a while back, so I'm teaching here for 9 months already. So I'm not in the Philippines, but here I am again. So number one, so far I'm teaching here for a couple of months, and I'm enjoying my time being an online teacher. And because this is very much flexible, I can actually have other online work and whenever I want. So I can turn off my slot or I can shut it off, like for example 2 hours, 3 hours, so I can accommodate my other online work, like for example as a freelancer or virtual assistant. So it's really flexible. And so far for me, like getting students, I usually get students who are very kind, who are very understanding on enough. And for sure, I understand that why they're coming to you is because they have a need really to improve their English. So primarily the reason is because either they're going to travel abroad somewhere and study English somewhere else, so they want to have a basic at least improvement on their English or sentences, so they'll be able to at least speak and be able to understand in a simple manner. And of course, apart from that, I also tweet that I'm improving their pronunciation. So whenever I teach them the basic construction of sentences, not only of course grammar. So it should be like when and how to say it and when to say it. So there's always a situational text here or topic here at NativeCamp wherein they're going to really know when to say it. For example, if they're at the immigration or at the airport or be it at the restaurant, and also the like telling directions. So there's a useful expressions or sentences that they can apply whenever they are going to that situation. Actually, seldom do I get any rude students. If I get one, I see to it that I'm applying my psychology thing, so I understand what what their moods are. So by talking to them first on the intro, when they get in, I see to it that I will be understanding their mood. For example, if they're so serious, then I'll be serious as well. And of course, I will make them understand that there's a need for them to at least listen and like cooperate if they want to really to add more on their vocabularies, or at least learn something from the lesson that I'm going to teach them. I think NC is one of the best platform here, online and the online teaching. So they don't have any rigid rule or rigid policy to follow, and except if you are really not doing good in your lesson. And like for example, if you don't have any internet connections that are good enough for you to be able to conduct your lesson smoothly well, so you're going to receive a message coming from them that you should be able to at least have a good internet connection. And of course, you will receive a warning before they activate, or they will deactivate your account. And I think that's not very hard to follow. So if you want really to work as an online teacher. And also if the admin of NativeCamp receive a complaint from your student, like for your actions during the lesson, for example, um, you yawn, like for example you yawn because you're so sleepy and you're very tired to conduct the lesson, and if you're trying really to just have a need to conduct lessons and it's not showing in your expressions, or it seems that you're not interested, then of course you'll be receiving also a warning from them. So you should be able to fix yourself up. Okay. And also, so the serious misconduct, okay, which is corresponding warning, is, for example, some of them are, I don't know if it's true, but I heard that some teachers are, the one to ask money um, from students. It's not very good, it's like, although online teaching, but you have to be professional, you have to respect your student and politely conduct lessons from them, and not to ask for any personal things, be it money or anything. Even if the even if the students are really pleased and really enjoy your lesson, you should not take advantage of it. Okay, that's no. Okay, so because this one is a professional work, so we should treat them professionally as well, to their level. And of course, not only that they're paying customers or paying client, but um, they're human too, so they have a need, so that's why they come there to you, for you, or for them to get a better results, for them to get the help that they would want from you. So you should be able to treat them professionally and politely, no matter what their attitudes are. Okay, so in a way, so you should be professional at that. I would like also to mention the incentives that you can get for being good teachers online. For example, they're giving incentives if you got or conducted a number of lessons required. Um, of course, for being like, for 15 days cut off, you can get the required lessons, the number of lessons, and the highest rating. Of course, they're going to give you a corresponding incentives. So, and also, apart from that, if you conducted 100 lessons in 15 days or one cut off, they're going to give you 550 pesos, and it's not bad, at least, right? And you should be able to, you can achieve that easily, right? Conducting 100 lessons for 550 pesos on top of your actual earnings for 15 days. Why not, right? It's not bad. Okay, so with regard to my teaching, actually my rating starts from, or I can maintain, should I say, from 91 up to 5. So usually, sometimes I get perfect 5 as a rating, and it goes down from 91, then up again, 92, 93, and 94. so on the next week, I will get, for example, 93, then up again 95, then 96. So it goes up and it's go up. I just maintain on that, my rating on that level. So big, and the reason why I actually get that or maintain my rating is because I think, okay, this is only my opinion, giving lessons to them is my passion, because teaching is my passion. So I enjoy talking and having discussion to them, as a student, as a friend, as a mentor, as a coach, especially. Not only that, okay, not only as a coach or a mentor, but I always think them as my friend from afar who needs my advice. Sometimes, unconsciously, while I'm talking to them, Like if our topic is so interesting and easily get carried away, like for example in life. So what I, what I have experienced before, I relate it to them. You know, of course, I'm conscious of my time. So especially when I think that I'm just waiting for the time to to be used off during that slot. I actually relate to them any actual experience that I had, and somehow that I actually impart insight, or I impart lessons out of my experience. So usually I enjoy sharing my experience to them, and at the end they are actually agreeing with me, or it's like very pleased on the advice that I'm giving to them. So they need advice actually. It's like a psychology thing. Okay, so at least once in a while, you should be able to give advice on any other stuff that they enjoy. So, like out of this life, because everybody has a problem, so everybody has a situation. So that's why, for them, it's like if you're giving advice, it's like um, reducing what they feel inside. If they're heavy enough, then they can really someone to talk to and be able to express their opinion, what they think and what they feel. At the end of the lesson, of course, rating will be, you're guaranteed to have a high rating. Because it's like a psychology, not only as a teacher, and you can also be a psychology, as a coach, as a mentor, or the coach of any life or problems. So that that will also help you as a teacher. I tell you, as a guarantee, you will get a higher rating. if if somehow you will see them that they're, oh yeah, thank you so much for, I enjoy it very much. So that's the compliment that I'm getting before ending the lesson. That will help you a lot. And of course, lastly, I always give them an extra mile. Okay, so during the lesson, like whenever I teach, I see to it that not only depending on the textbook or the lessons or the goal that we have, but I should see to it that I'm giving them the practical examples, the useful tips or the expression, especially on the business expression, or the useful uh, business topic. So I see to it that I'm adding a value to them. Like for example, if there's a one topic, like between the vendor and the customer, like politely declining the the offer, like the proposal. So I have an experience on that one, being like working as a coordinator in a procurement department. So useful tips or useful expression that my student wanted to know, I actually give it to them. Not only on the textbook, but lesson. I mean, I added some few tips on how to say it, so with confidence. So I'm always revising the text. It's like for them to be able to understand it really well, and they can really relax in a way that they can present it, or they can say it in a nice way, or in a confident manner, with confidence. So like for example, like, it's a pleasure to meet you, or I'm I'm very pleased of the proposal. Let me help you with that, and I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. So because I work in the customer service, so somehow also I'm very much exposed to that kind of expressions. So adding value into the expression, not only on text, but you should be able to at least provide them other examples which is you think beneficial, it can benefit them in their business. Okay guys, I hope you've learned from me today. So that's my actual review, and also tips from the one who is intending to apply at NativeCamp or become a good online teacher teachers teaching, teaching student online. So I hope you got some tips from me today, or you will get a tip from me